guys, it's Monday morning. It's time for Stitch with me. So, thank you for joining me. And, well, first let me move this, but big news. Dun, dun, dun. I finished it. Okay, so I worked on this. This is the only thing. There's my back. This is the only thing that I worked on. And when I stitched, if you hear a sound, I'm sorry. Before I got set up, I didn't think to move. Stormy has a new toy. It's one of those things that the ball rolls around in the loop in the track and they smack it. So it's noisy and I didn't think to move it. So, and she's been playing with it. So if you hear that sound, that's what it is. Okay, so I finished this yesterday right before my Zoom. I worked on it over the weekend until I got done, which I didn't do a ton of stitching this weekend. But when I did, this is what I was working on. So I got it done. So here, now it's not ironed. I have to iron it. And I did these French knots, which I hated every second of. Santa's eyes didn't turn out too bad. If you look at Santa's eyes compared to Mrs. Claus, hers are like sticking out. I need to redo them, but here's the thing. I looked to see about pulling the stitches out, and I carried my thread from these, so I'd have to redo all the cookie ones, which honestly, that wouldn't be a bad thing. I just don't feel like redoing all these cookie things. But I was showing this to my mom. She came over yesterday and she said, "What is that?" I said, "It's chocolate chip cookies." Maybe I do need to redo them. Oh gosh. And I just added my snowflakes here that I need to do. And I backstitched these envelopes. So I don't love it. I don't love the backstitch, especially up close. But I think I'm gonna leave it because when it's not know what those are, cookies. They don't look like cookies anyway. When I do have this displayed on my fireplace, it will look better far away because you'll be able to tell those are little envelopes. So I'm going to leave it. Up close, it's too strong. I would have probably stitched them in this lighter brown if I was going to do it over, but I'm not doing it over. It's fine. So yeah, I finished this one. Santa's house is all done. So I'm going to iron all these friction marks out. I'll show it on my floss tube. And then this will be put away until I feel like pulling it out again. So, yay! I was excited to get that done. So, I was talking to Cheryl, who was on our Zoom last night. And I was talking to her about how I realized that by switching, because I'm so sick of that from stitching it, that I'm really stitching to like the same thing in different colors. Because these Country Cottage Needleworks pattern, they're all the same. You know what I'm saying? You've got your house with the roof, and instead of snowflakes, you have clouds. You have, instead of the holly berries, you have this little motif. I mean, it's the same thing, the same door shapes, everything, just different colors. So I'm like, I don't know. This is my massive bag that I keep this project in. I need to put it in a smaller bag. So, yeah, this is the one. Let's see. No, that's the flower shop. I'm on the art gallery. No, that's the bakery. They have the same colors. Which one did I just show y'all? Yeah, this one. So yeah, it's the same. Like, here is the one I just finished. I mean, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this or not. So I pulled 3 projects. I don't know if y'all can see that. I pulled this out, and I have not touched this in a long time. I need to sew the edges of it to keep it from fraying. This is where I left off on this one. This was, I started this the same time I started went to Rose Manor. One was a New Year's Eve start and one was a New Year's Day start, and I do not know which one was which. So I love this fabric though. This is a Jobelan. It's the called for fabric. It's a light green. It's really soft to stitch on. It's harder to count than that Ada because it's even weave, but it's really soft and pretty. So anyway, yeah, this is all I have done in almost a year. That's why I did want to get this out, because I do want to do this piece. I'm doing this not for my husband, but as a memory of my husband serving as mayor. And just, you know, living in a small town and stuff. I like it. So I'm looking at my stitches and, man, some of these, they look rough. Especially these white stitches. They look rough. They look backwards. No? That's right. Yeah, that's right. I don't know why they look weird. Anyway, that's why I pulled this out, and that's why I wanted to do this, is because I have made almost no progress in an entire year. So, the other 2 projects I pulled out were, this is the one I showed in the beginning. This is, what's the pattern at? Silver Creek Samplers, Michael's Prayer. This was for 9/11. And what happened with this is I kind of had a mistake and I just put it away and didn't pull it back out. I had made a mistake up here. So I got the first 2 lines. I'm on the 3rd line. So I have to do this section right here. So it's just words. And then I have to finish the border. So I have to finish the words and the border. So I don't have a ton left on that. So I pulled this out because this one's really important to me too. And I knew that I didn't have a ton left. And I thought, wow, I could probably work on this through Christmas. I could probably work on this for just a couple weeks and get it done. So that was one of my choices. Because I don't know if I want to wait all the way until I start doing patriotic stitching to do that. And then my 3rd choice that I picked is in this bag. It probably has... Oh, that... I was trying to pick that off. Let me see if y'all can see that. There's a... I got the giggles. Let me tell you why I have the giggles. Because I've had 3 hours of sleep. I am so tired. This is stitched in there. It's supposed to look like the thread coming off the spool. And because it's not, I mean, it's kind of janky looking. I was trying to pick it off the bag. And it's stitched on there. So, this was my birthday start, which was in May. And this is Butterfly Cloche. So, I started this on the called for fabric. Had trouble. It was a Picture This Plus fabric. Messed up the border. Got frustrated. And restarted it on this, which is XJU Designs 40 count. So I'm using a hoop. And it was just going really slow because I'm using a hoop, and I just haven't gotten it out. So this one I started in May, and this is all that I have completed. It's not even 1/4 of one wing of the butterfly. And this is another one that I love, because I want this to hang on my wall behind my couch. So, yeah, that's the 3 projects that are at the top of my list of wanting to work on right now. So I don't know. I guess I'll start Main Street and see how I feel. Maybe I'll just do one house on Main Street, or who knows. After today, I may not do any of them. But if I can't decide, I'll do a poll. I'll just ask y'all which one y'all want me to see me stitch. So, but today we'll start with Main Street. Let me pull this out. So, okay. And I guess I must have gotten frustrated with this big piece of fabric because I've got it in that. I know I see the hoop marks. So I don't know if I just tried this in a hoop or if I was using a hoop. I probably was using, I don't know. I don't know what I did. Okay, so let me get my pattern out. Sorry, it's going to take me just a second. Okay. Here are it's on Christmas floss things, because I had gotten these in the Fat Quarter Shop Stitch Quarterly and their Christmas theme. I love these things. If they were, I won't say they're expensive because they're not expensive for what they are, but if I didn't need so many of them, this is what I would buy to put my DMC on because they're so strong. They're really nice. I like them. I'd like to get me another set. Alright. Okay, so I must have been, I don't know what I've done. I left off on the Delft Blue and then I've left off a shutter. So I guess I'll go in and put that shutter in there. Okay. Bear with me, y'all. My eyes are getting worse. I keep postponing my eye appointment because things keep coming up, and now I have to postpone it again because my mom has an important doctor appointment the same day as my eye appointment. But I can tell I'm struggling to see my patterns. I have to get them a lot closer to me. I have to enlarge them a lot. So it's time for me to get a new glasses prescription. And it may be time for me to switch to, I don't know, like bifocals or something. Whatever you do whenever your eyes start, when you get older. People wear reading glasses, but then I already wear glasses, so I guess it's bifocals. Okay, I'll see. So, let me see what this, okay, Star Sapphire is the color. The called for is Star Sapphire Linen, but I got the Star Sapphire Jobelan. It's Wichelt. And it says 32 count, but I think mine's 28 count. Because when I bought this, I wasn't really stitching on 32 count yet. I really like 32 count now. I like 28 and 32. The one fabric I haven't tried that I really want to try is 36 count. So, I need to get me just a little piece of 36 count to try and see if I like it. So, I didn't film Friday. I can't remember. I think I was just busy on Friday. I think I just didn't have time to get everything together and film and edit and upload. So I was like, well, I'll just do it Saturday. Well, Saturday morning I had a migraine, so I couldn't film Saturday morning. But thankfully, I took my medicine and I started feeling better. And the rest of the day, Saturday, I had a good day. And so I was glad about that, because sometimes, most of the time, honestly, even my migraine medicine, I take it and it helps, but I still have to like stay in bed. I didn't. I went shopping later. I had to go get a few things for my mom. And Parker has asked to go back to public school. So I had to go get him a new backpack, because the backpack he has, because he does have a backpack, because, I mean, we use it for different things. But the backpack he has is like a YouTuber backpack that he had asked for. And that YouTuber is not cool to him anymore. So he doesn't want to take it to school. So I just got him like a neutral backpack that's not any kind of theme or anything like that. So I don't have to worry about it not being cool anymore. And I had to get him some more school clothes, just a couple things. And what else did I do? Oh, and I went to Hobby Lobby, because I needed to get some DMC for our sale that Candace, Tracy, Courtney, and I are doing. And guess who is joining the sale? Y'all, are you ready for this? Tracy messaged us last night because she had already watched Just Keep Stitching, but Pam is joining. Tracy met Pam and Steph at the last retreat they went to. I think it was last weekend. And Pam and Steph were showing, the new Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher magazine. And that's where the pattern is. And Steph said, "You gonna do the sale with the girls? With Tracy or whatever?" Or one of them said Tracy. And Pam's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh my gosh." Fangirling like crazy. But, yeah. So, if y'all want to join on that sale, okay. I can't look at the hashtag right now because I'm recording with my phone. But I'll give it on my floss tube. So, I'm using, let me see if I have that fabric out here. No, I don't have it over here. I'll show y'all when I do floss tube what I'm using. But I had to get the DMC. And then I got some DMC for the hands-on design cookie exchange sale, or cookie exchange mystery sale, whatever it's called. And I'm going to try to dye my own fabric for that, because you don't need a very big piece. Whatever the design is, it's small. So I have a piece of Cloud Lugana, 25 count Cloud Lugana, which is the white Lugana, that I love to stitch on. Let's see. Sorry. I don't know if y'all can see that. And I'm going to try to dye it that sort of aqua-ish Tiffany blue. I know I can't get it exact the way the color that the Fabrics by Stephanie, the color they picked. I know it's not going to be exact, but if I get in the aqua family, I think it'll be fine. So I looked up on the Rit Dye website, and to get that color, you need aquamarine, which I have, unless I've lost it or something. And then you need neon yellow. Well, Hobby Lobby did not have neon yellow. They had two other yellows. So I picked the lemon yellow for two reasons. One is it was closer to neon than the golden yellow. And two, I like that color, and I thought, hey, I would like to use this for another piece. Just dye something else yellow. So I picked that up, and I thought, if I mess it up, it's fine. I'm sure you can stitch it on a neutral fabric. It just won't, you know. You don't have to do it on that blue color. I haven't dyed fabric in a while. So yeah, I did get my floss tube film. So Friday night, we went to the park. There was another movie in the park. And at first, it was okay. Because it was about 55 or something. And it was chilly. We were kind of close to the fire pit. And we had sweatshirts on, and then I had taken a blanket, and Parker was playing. Excuse me. He actually kept taking his coat off. And then, all of a sudden, it got down to about 50. Once it hit 50, and there was, you know, it was dark outside, and the dew was on the grass, it was just too cold. So, okay, alright, so I left those two white things off. And Parker said, I'm ready to go home. But it was fun. We were there till about, I don't know, we were there a couple hours at least, because we went maybe an hour and a half. So it was nice to get out of the house. There weren't very many people there because of the cold, I guess. Or maybe because there might have been a home football game. I don't know. Because the last time we went, there wasn't a home football game. I'll get a drink of coffee. And I just realized I'm tuning out what Stormy's doing. I hope that's not bothering y'all. She has this little piece of plastic, and she's been playing with that for 2 days. So we're not taking it away from her. We're just letting her play with it. And she is just taking that thing all over the house. She swats at it. She carries it in her mouth. She flips it up in the air. Yeah, she's having a good time with that thing. So yeah, that's what we did Friday night. And then Saturday, like I said, I went to Hobby Lobby, got that DMC. Now, it was super crowded at Hobby Lobby. I would not choose to go to Hobby Lobby on a Saturday during the holiday season. But that's the day that my husband's home and with Parker, and I could go by myself, so that's when I went. But I did not even go into the Christmas decor area at all. I didn't even go over there because there were just so many people. So I looked at the fabric area, DMC, and I went back. I was trying to find some, because I had talked about how I wanted to try to make some cards. I was kind of trying to look through the card making supplies, but it was just too crowded. And I did pick up a couple things in the middle of the aisle for finishing, and then that's it. So that was enough for the crowd. I just, you know, it was just too much. So, but I'm happy I got to go get my DMC. And then Saturday night, after I got home from there, I hopped on the Grace Note Stitcher Zoom. And that was a lot of fun. And I was on there till almost 11. So, Sunday was pretty much watched church online. And my mom came over. And it's been a while since she's come over. She came over and hung out with us. And we laughed and had a good time. And then I took her home. And a couple hours later, I did my Zoom. So, had a lot of fun on the Zoom. If I was thinking, I don't know when I'm going to do another Zoom. I'm just like, I don't want to bother people's Christmas schedules because people have so much going on during Christmas. So I'm like, well, I don't know what to do. So I don't plan on scheduling another one until December because I've already had 2 this month and I don't really want to do more than 2 a month. So I'll schedule one, and I don't know why I'm worrying about it. Sarah said don't worry about it. So you just schedule it whenever you can do it, and then whoever can hop on. So I know that's what I need to do, just schedule it. So I'll try to do one towards the earlier part of December, and then I thought about trying to do one after Christmas, kind of like a post-Christmas, things are starting to calm down, let's just hang out and chit-chat and whatever, Zoom. So that's probably what I'll do. Do one towards the beginning of the month, and then do one towards after Christmas. And, yeah. So, apparently I did upset some people about what I said about the craft fair. Because I had like 5 people unsubscribe after my last Stitch With Me video. So, I did offend some people, I believe. I'm sorry. I mean, maybe they sell bath fitters. I don't know. Oh, goodness. We all say things that are, you know, not always, what's the word? Sensitive. But, yeah, we have a meeting scheduled today to review all the craft fair information, and I can get the information I need. So, and then go from there. I can just work with what I've got. It's not going to be what I want it to be, but I'm just going to make the best of what I have available to me at this point and go from there. So, and next year, I don't know what will happen, but hopefully next year will, if I'm doing it next year, it'll be a little bit smoother transition. So yeah, Parker has to go back to public school, and I've always, because he's the one that asked to be homeschooled, and then once we did homeschool, we realized, you know, how good it was for him. But I've always told him, you know, if you want to go back, I'll let you go back. So he said he wanted to go back, and I talked to Mike about it, and I prayed about it, and I feel like it is the best thing to do right now. Now, that doesn't mean it's easy, because he is just, that's a huge, can y'all see? That's a huge, huge, huge change in so many ways. So, I called the school district, I talked to the special services director, and we have a tentative plan to get him back in. He's going to have to go through all the testing to place him in whatever special education services he needs. He will be in a regular classroom, but he's going to need different services. But I feel like, see, in our town, 5th grade is the last year of elementary school. 6th grade starts middle school, and he's in 5th grade, and I feel like this is a great time for him to go back and see if he does like it, because elementary school is not as intense as 6th grade, you know. So, and that school is I mean, those teachers at that elementary school are amazing. They are amazing. So I have absolutely no worries when it comes to the teachers. My worries are about him being able to transition to a public school routine setting, you know, things like that. So there's a lot of things that we're going to have to change, and he's going to have to get used to, but I'm very hopeful. But, you know, if it doesn't work out, he can come back home. So it's not the end all be all only choice. So we'll go, we'll see if it works out. And if he's unhappy, or if he's not thriving, or if he's regressing or anything like that, Which in the beginning, I'm not talking about very beginning, the beginning is going to be rough. So what I'm talking about is after he's had time to adjust and we have everything, his services plan worked out, and then I see that it's not working out, then he can come back home, you know. But he might go one day and refuse to go back. I don't know. But he's lonely. He wants to make friends, and that's what it's all about. He wants to go. He wants to play with kids. He wants to talk to them about his hobbies. He wants to share things, and he can't do that at home. I mean, he doesn't play sports. He hates sports, so he can't hang out with kids on sports teams. We tried the Boy Scouts. He didn't like that. And quite frankly, anything else is just like out of our budget. I mean, like the Taekwondo and all that, there's no way. That's super expensive here. So there's no other thing other than occasional getting together with other kids. So that's not enough. And so yeah, he wants to be around other kids. So I support that. I support his decision to go back to public school, and I'm going to do everything I can that help him be successful in that. So we'll see. It's going to take it one day at a time. I don't know what's going to happen. So we're going to go, he's going to start back the Monday after Thanksgiving break. So that will be, I don't know the exact date. But, okay, today's Monday, so 1 week from today, we're going to go register him and get him signed up, and he'll take a tour of the school and everything. And then the following Monday, he will start. So 2 weeks from today, he'll start school. So our main focus right now is routine. When I get done filming this, he's going to get up because it's earlier than normal for us. He's going to get up and get ready. So, and I'm enjoying stitching on this pattern, so it may not be an issue that it's similar to what I was working on, because these colors are really making me feel different than the Christmas that's Santa's Village. So let me see how I'm doing on time. I can't see my time. Oh wow, 32. Okay. All right. Well, we'll stop right there. I'll go ahead. Let me do these last few threads and then I'll stop. So this is just really happy, fun colors. I like it. Definitely different than the Christmas colors I'm doing. Because pretty much I have one Thanksgiving pattern. Pretty much everything I'm doing is either fall colors or Christmas colors. So this is a nice break from that. So I do want to do, sometime in December, I want to do a YouTube live. So that if anybody wants to chit chat, we can get on there and chit chat. Like people who don't want to do Zoom. Because not everybody's comfortable with doing something like Zoom, and I understand that. So maybe a YouTube live where I can just sit there and we can chit chat. You can type in the chat anything and we can talk. Alright guys, I hope you have a great week. And thank you for joining me. I appreciate everybody who listens to me ramble and leaves comments. And even if you don't leave comments, I understand. Not everybody, first of all, nobody likes to leave comments, and a lot of people watch on their TV and stuff like that, so it's not easy to leave a comment. But I just appreciate you, appreciate everybody, and I really hope you have a great week. So, alright, bye guys, bye.